Right guys, I hope you enjoy this video. If you watch it right to the end, you'll be able to see all the lists of specifications, etc., what comes in the box, various bits and pieces of interest to you. Anyway, enjoy this video and thanks a lot for watching. Bye. Hi guys, today's video is going to be about this tripod. Now this is by E-Image, and the actual factory, the manufacturer is Ningbo E-Image Studio Equipment Co Limited. Not Thailand, China of course, it's Chinese. But having had it out of the box and having a look over it, it is beautifully built, it's beautifully machined, it's beautifully finished, and I'm very pleased with the purchase. Now it cost me 7,000 baht here in Thailand. It was on sale for 7,500. I did a bit of bargaining and smiled like you do. You know, smile in Thailand gets you loads of places, you know. It's a good egg, good egg. Anyway, without more ado, I'll just show you on the face here what we have. Now it's the tripod itself is reputed to take 40 kilos, but I suspect it's more like 20. Now where I got the 40 from I don't know. Now the name is AT/7402B. now the head is a 65mm half ball video fluid head, and it is 7050H. Now I bought this as a combo. I would have liked to have got a 3-inch 75mm ball head, but this is the only one they had in stock, and I've been searching for such a long time that I just said right, I'll take it. So that's what I did. Okay, so now we'll do the unboxing, and after that we'll do a quick breakdown of what all the little bits and pieces do. Right, here's the unboxing. Now you can see here E-Image. Now I've never come across this product before in my life, and it was by luck I found it, and I have to say I think I'm going to be very pleased with it. Right, this is what arrived. Now this weighs about, well, it's over 5 kilos I think, so it's a very sturdy tripod. Very nice bag here. Let's see what we have inside. Now there's a couple of straps here which hold the actual tripod, which is a very good idea. We have a strap for the bag. We have the video handle for pan and tilt. Then we have two books here. One's a warranty card, and the other one is a user's manual, which is in actual fact all in English, and the English doesn't seem too bad. Now this is, I presume, is a Chinese product. Having said that, I mean, just looking at it in here, it looks superb. Now I bought this really to carry my Star Adventurer to do a bit of astrophotography, and my current tripod is just far too flimsy. Now if you look at the packing on this, it's really done well. Right, let's go through the basics now. Starting here, this lever here adjusts the handle. Now this can go on either side, it can go on this side, or where it's situated now it can be moved so that it goes right up in the air or out there. You know, the adjustment is amazing on it. It does everything. So that's that. We'll put that back there. Now this little lever here. Now that clamps down the pan completely. That's completely solid now, and it's also the adjustment, so if you tighten that up slightly you get more resistance on the panning, and then you tighten it even more till you just can't pan. Well, you can, but you're pulling the tripod over. So that's good, that's excellent. And here we have a bubble, which is easy to set up, and that's set up by releasing this underneath here and releasing the ball a bit, so you can move it around at any angle so you can get the bubble absolutely spot on. I'll come back to that a little bit later on, because that serves another purpose as well. Now, coming around here we have a lock. This is the lock for the tilt. That's locked down now, and while we're on this side there's a scale here. Now we'll swing around here. This is so smooth, it's unbelievable, it's lovely. Now this knob here, this increases and decreases the tension on the tilt. So I'll just give you a demonstration. I can tighten that right up. Now if I just ease it off, you'll see that we come back, because this system is on a spring, like so. There we are. And you can just adjust the amount of tension you want on that spring and on that tilt mechanism. So you can make it really stiff, like so, or you can just free it right up so you can swing it around all over the place. Now this little button here is the locking mechanism for the plate here, like so. Now it has a button each end so that the thing can't fly off when you've got your camera mounted. That's the last thing we want, is to go and wreck the camera. Now I haven't got the camera plate. I'll just go and get that. Now I'll just show you this. I've got the base plate here. We'll lock that up a minute for ease. In fact, we'll lock it all up for ease. Now this comes with a 1/4 and a 3/8 screw, and that just fits in there like so. Press down and it self-locks like so. And it's got 4 rubber grips here, which really hold the camera nice and tightly in place. That's excellent, that is. Just to release, and off you come. It really is that simple. There we are. Now what else do we have here? These knobs tighten up the legs and adjust the legs. You've got the same on the bottom, so the legs are 3-phase. You've got 2 bars on the top, you've got 2 bars in the middle, and you've got 1 bar at the bottom. Even though it's sturdily built, and the weight of it, I mean the actual build, I mean I can't move that in. I'm a pretty strong guy. It's solid. It's solid. So I'm well pleased with that. I mean it's just 5 kilos I believe in weight, which is, it's heavy. It's a solid lump of gear. Right, now the other things I need to show you, we might have a little tilt here. We will have a little tilt here. I just hope I can get all this on the camera. Now I want to show you the feet. Now these come with massive rubber pads. I mean, look at that compared with my hand. I mean that's huge. And they've got flexible, or not flexible, soft pads on with grips on, and that really grips on the concrete or on the tiles. And then if we lift that off, we can see we have 2 impressive spikes here for soft ground. That's a bonus to me because it's got 2 on there. Normally you only get the 1. You've got the 2 there. It's probably about 1.25 inches apart. What's that? Millimeters, 30 millimeters. Am I right? About that. Good for soft ground, grass, scrubland, gravel, that sort of thing, on the beach even. So that's ideal. And we've got another little thing here. Now this, when the tripod is collapsed, this wraps around all the legs to stop everything flopping around. So that's it. I mean, that really is, to me, that's an excellent piece of gear for the price. I mean, that's superb. Now the other thing I was going to show you, come here, if we slacken the ball fixing right off here, we can lift that unit right off, like so. And here we can attach an adapter which has a similar thing to this here, and that screws up underneath here. The adapter goes on, and that's a flat plate, and with that on you can mount any other sort of head. You can pan and tilt head, a ball head, and in my case, which is the main reason for buying this tripod in the first place, is to mount my Star Adventurer to do a little bit of astrophotography. Unfortunately that hasn't arrived yet, so I can't demonstrate that for you, but you get the idea. That's it. That is the little beast. That's it. And it's beautifully made. I mean, alright, it's Chinese. I mean, they can make some lovely stuff these days. It's not all rubbish, but I'm well pleased with that. You know, I just hope in a couple of weeks or a couple of months time I don't have to tell you that it's a load of rubbish, because it feels magnificent. And the head, for your information, is 1.2 kilos in weight. Well, you can see how high it extends to. I mean, I'm not 6 foot, I'm about 5'10", I suppose, 5'9" with shrinkage with age, something like that. But you can see it's, you know, I'm not sure about the bottom extension here. Looks a bit flimsy to me, but then, you know, I don't think there's any need to use that really. I might drop it a little bit, I'm not sure, but you know, it still feels fairly steady. Okay, let's go and have a little trial, shall we? Right, here we go then. Now this is the first time I've used any gear like this at all, so you'll have to bear with me. All I'm after is trying to get some sort of smoothness into this. Now it will be jerky because of me, but this is flowing beautifully. You know, I'm well pleased with that. Now I'm going to stop and walk round here a minute. There we are. Well, let's upload that on the computer and see how it's turned out. Now looking through the book here, You wouldn't think this was a Chinese product, because the English is very good. It's not Chinese English, you know. When you open up the book, it says, "Oh, go here, go there," and you haven't got a clue what it means. This is very well done. In fact, it's the best I've seen by a Chinese firm. So they've obviously got somebody in who knows what they're talking about and knows the English language. Probably a native English speaker, which why all these Chinese firms don't do that, I'm not sure. At the very end of this video, there's a further link to other videos on my YouTube channel. Right guys, and if you enjoyed this video, or it was any use to you, any good to you, it helped you on your way, whatever, perhaps you'd like to have a look at my YouTube channel and perhaps click like or contact me or whatever.